Whoa, 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 Montana. Whoa, 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 fit it in. Hey.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to 5 Minute Startups. And today we're going to be covering tutoring services. Alright? So tutoring services are a very important need in a lot of communities. So that's why I wanted to touch on this service or business that you can start up if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business. Okay? So let's get right into it. Operations, right? So when it comes to tutoring services, one, you have to be knowledgeable, right? So if you're the person that's going to be the tutor and you're a math tutor, please make sure that you're good at math, because again, your client depends on you. The parent of these clients depend on you. If I hire you as a college student to help me with calculus and you're not good at calculus, I am wasting my time, energy, and money, and I am not gonna reach out to you again. So please make sure that if you want to continue any kind of business related to tutoring, that you're aware of the subject that you're tutoring, that you're teaching, that you're educating on, right? So that's the very first note that I wanted to share with you guys, right? Second note regarding operations is if you are the business owner and you're going to have more than one tutor or instructor under your business in order to help you tutor students or kids or any kind of adults, you need the right kind of documentation in order to have these tutors conduct this service, right? So they need to sign waivers and disclaimers, and at the same time, when it comes to your budget, depending on what you're doing, right? So if you have a location, your budget is all about your rent, your utilities, maybe certain supplies that you always need to buy, like pen, paper, certain books, certain study material. But if you're traveling or your tutors are traveling, you would just need to cover their transportation expenses, and again, a few supplies that you may always need to buy or reimburse them for, right? So always keep that in mind, guys. If you're tutoring, make sure that you're knowledgeable of the subject that you're teaching or educating about, and tutoring about, and also just make sure that everything's up to par with the documentation if you're dealing with more than one tutor, right? Because what they'll basically be, if they're not your employees, they're basically freelancers, right? So what you want to do is that you want to protect yourself and their rights as freelancers. Marketing. How would I market a tutoring services? I would obviously, you would obviously go to schools, you would go to different public institutions, you would go to community centers, you would go to churches, right? Because everyone is looking for assistance for their kids. And even if you're a student yourself, you may need a tutor, but you may not know where to go find one. So, a lot of these public institutions that are family related and family oriented, they'll make use of a lot of your services, because they're always looking for new opportunities to have their youths get engaged, So that's how I would market it. I would try to go to as many public institutions as possible, leave flyers, leave business cards, I would send emails, and social media is always a good approach, as always, right? Okay. And then last but not least, legal, right? So when you're running a tutoring service, you need to make sure that you have all your accreditations up to par. Again, knowing your subject, being knowledgeable of your subject is very good, but also just having little degrees and certificates on the subjects that you're tutoring on is only a positive, because people are going to see that and they're going to say, okay, this person went to school for what they're helping me with. This is going to work out, right? So on the legal end, make sure you have your certifications and accreditation. But also, if you're running an actual business, like you have a location or you're planning on opening a location, make sure that everything's on par with the Department of Education, based on your state's standards or your county's standards, right? And a lot of the similarities to opening up a daycare or childcare facility would be, would translate and would be the same thing for a tutoring service business. Because you're dealing with youths and because you're dealing with the public, a lot of the accreditations and certifications would be the same. All right, guys. So I hope this helped. Good luck out there. Peace.